back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am the executive producer of Senchi's fan service from Dungeon Meshi, Drooby-Doo.
And I'm the trader that y'all forgot about, Soberoni.
And welcome to the next episode of Waifu Wars, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu, because she is trash. What's up, Oni?
Nothing much. Just chilling. What's up with you, Drew?
Same. As y'all can see, we are no cams this episode.
So we're recording naked, as always.
Oh, as
cameras on.
Always, yeah, just butt naked. Yeah, I don't know. I was just tired, and I'm just like, I don't want. I just want to talk with my eyes closed every now and then. That's all. So, yeah. But, we'll definitely have more video episodes of us in the future. Do not worry. Yeah. Let's get this show on the road. It is summer out, which means, everyone's out in my neighborhood, which means there's just going to be a lot of music blasting. I cannot control it, and I apologize in advance.
If you hear random reggae, you know where it's coming from.
Reggae, bitch, more like reggaeton. Yeah, it's y'all people turning up today. All I've heard is reggaeton and bachata merengue. Back to back to back. I'm not that I'm complaining, but yeah. No reggae here, not yet. All right. Let's get the show started with a new segment this week in anime. Let's see what's my piece of news. We get to scrap from the bottom.
Yeah, there was no news this week, really. It was a quiet week for anime.
I have two small pieces. First one, actually, let me do the quote unquote more important one. Is that a Sakamoto Days project is listed for Netflix in 2024. According to Anime News Network, the licensing news service, License Global posted an interview with the vice president of Netflix, and on the list is included in the interview is a listing of a Sakamoto Days project amongst the Netflix upcoming releases for 2024. They don't know what kind of project it's going to be, whether it's going to be a live action, if it's going to be animated. I hope it's just animated. But yeah, Sakamoto Days is relatively a popular manga / anime. Is it anime? It's anime, right?
Yeah, I think it's an
anime. Yeah. I just always confuse Sakamoto Days with Hey, it's Sakamoto. You know that other anime, yeah.
There's another one,
yeah. But yeah, no, this Sakamoto Days is fairly popular. So I don't know. I might be interested in watching a series, maybe like a spin-off series or something based off of it. So yeah, that's my first piece of news. My second one is it's what's her name? This MMA fighter named Itsuki Android 18 Hirata. She's promoting her upcoming fight. However, she has a fight coming up in June 7th. And yeah, you're probably wondering, why did you call her Android 18? And that's because one day she decided to just cosplay Android 18 because everyone called her that. And yeah, the girl looks just like her. Like, it's kind of uncanny, her resemblance to Android 18. I'm like, oh, this is literally just her. Gotcha.
I think I've seen her before on Twitter.
Yeah, you probably have. Yeah, she made the post of her cosplaying as her like a couple of years back. It's pretty good, like, because you know she low key doesn't know anything about Dragon Ball Z or Android 18,
Oh,
especially the way
really?
she talks about it. Yeah, she's not a weeb at all.
Damn, that sucks.
She's just like, oh my god, everyone talks about this strong girl, and she looks like she's badass, so I'm gonna cosplay as her. That's why she's part of my nickname, because she's
Does
strong.
she cosplay as her in fights?
No, stupid. That would be a
That'd
terrible
be
idea.
awesome.
That would be a terrible idea.
Uh,
I mean, you're not an MMA fighter, so I guess you wouldn't know. But yeah, she braids her hair up for fights because she needs a protective hairstyle for reasons.
not as fun anymore.
Okay, it's not meant to be fun. She's supposed to win and not be fun.
Wrestlers cosplay for their fights.
Yeah, but wrestlers aren't trying to actively hurt each other.
Well, that's why wrestling is better.
And and some people would agree with that.
Listen, if you're gonna have the shtick, you might as well go all the way with it. You're not gonna be like, I'm Android 18, but by the way, I've never watched Dragon Ball Z and I don't cosplay as her during fights. Alright, then why are you on Android 18?
Can't she cosplay them outside the ring where it won't increase her chances of getting messed up?
Then at least be a fan of the series.
She can't help that.
She could literally watch it.
Oh. I'm sure she saw like some clips of her fighting and she's like, oh yeah, this girl looks cool.
Nah, not a fan. Not a fan anymore. Sorry.
Okay, you were barely a fan to begin with, so
Nah.
I think she'll live.
It's stolen valor.
What do you got for me, Miss Judge McJudge face?
So also not that exciting. Well, I mean it's a little exciting, but it's not super pressing. But in a recent interview with Hideaki Anno, the creator of Evangelion, he did state that there may be plans for more Evangelion anime in the future, or at least he said there's more to the Evangelion anime franchise, and it's possible that someone other than himself will be directing it. So that's interesting in a couple of ways. One, I think Evangelion is definitely one of those series that somehow still is very popular despite not really milking it that much. Like they have the rebuild movies, but other than that, it's not like Gundam where every year there's a new fucking Evangelion anime or something. So the fact that it's been popular just basically based on the 90s anime for this whole time, it's pretty good, pretty telling. And secondly, I'm not sure I want more Evangelion. Like I feel like Evangelion is just a one-off. It's kind of like Cowboy Bebop. It's meant to be one and done. You know what I mean? Like it's not a franchise. I've never viewed it as like it's just a really self-contained story. Like there's nothing you can add to it unless it's even as a spin-off. I don't think there's anything you can really add to it. It's not meant to be like a serial fucking franchise. I don't think. I think that kind of ruins the point of the story.
I can't really speak to the longevity, whether it's a good or bad, only because I'm like the way I watched it. I feel like I have to watch it again from the beginning, which I don't want to do.
You don't have to.
But it's like I don't know what's going. If someone told me what's the plot of Evangelion, I'd be like, I don't know, sis. I have no idea. I mean,
that's the point. It's supposed to be like an artistic interpretation of depression and like I don't know. I feel like it's meant to be a personal experience, not necessarily like a commercial franchise.
I don't know. And granted, I was a child and I saw this.
You definitely were too young to watch.
I was okay. I was a teenager. I mean, I still view that as a child, but yeah. My only lasting impressions was that I wasn't a huge fan of Asuka, and
crazy.
You know who I am. You know that was gonna happen. You know I was going to like her.
We got a Ray stand in here.
And then I Well, the thing is, even I mean, it was like it's like I didn't like Ray, but I didn't dislike her. She was like, she's there. I'm like, she's not doing too much. Asuka was just being mean, and then I was like, and then when everything started like fucking up with her, I was like, haha, that's what you get. And I don't know. I think maybe it's towards like the end I started feeling a little bit of petty.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's literally all I can remember about my feelings about this show.
So, Evangelion, and I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think it's one of those shows that, like, as a show, it's not fun to watch. I would not rewatch Evangelion ever. It's really boring. It's very slow paced. It is not held up well at all in terms of like the animation, obviously, or like the story or anything. But I think everyone should watch it at least once because it does have like a lot of, it's very unique for an anime. It does a lot of like crazy shit, and I think it's worth watching.
Yeah, that's my only problem. That's why I'm
But
like
it's like worth
considering
watching
it.
as an art piece, not as like, oh, this is it's
Right,
not
right. That's why I'm wanna like now that I'm like an adult with an
Nothing
adult
in it is
brain.
entertaining. It's not meant to be entertaining.
Well, Jesus. Okay.
Nah, maybe that's a bit harsh.
Great
There are
driving,
some
great
scenes
driving,
that are
great
fun
driving
and
points.
entertaining, but for the most part, it's supposed to be an introspective show.
Fuck this anime. It's like, jeez.
It's not supposed to be fun.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying I'm planning on watching because it's fun. I'm just saying, what can I get from this watching this? Like, okay, well, not 20 years later, but hasn't been that long ago. But maybe like 15 years later, what can I glean from this anime?
Probably not much if you already saw it. You kind of wasted it. You wasted your one chance at watching it.
That's not how that works.
You can never experience it again.
That's not true. I literally can just watch it again.
Yeah, but the magic is lost now because you already saw it.
Oh, that's okay. I can find new magic. Like, girl, I watch show. I'm not a huge fan of watching shows over again, but one of my favorite shows, like literally in the history of ever, that I kind of almost let it become my personality over these past 2 years. It's not even an anime. I forget what it's called. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I watched the show, didn't touch it for a year, and I watched it with a friend, and I was like, oh, like I don't know, it hit different a second time just because now that I've seen it, I can like look out for like these little things that they do. And my God, first of all, shit, what's her name? Rachel something. I forget what her last name is, but she genius. Anyways, I say that to say you could definitely catch something second watch around. Especially if you're older. Like that happens a lot. I've watched things like second times and either I like it, I appreciate it a lot more, or I'm just like, this is not as good as I thought it was.
I feel like you're gonna have the latter response, but
I don't know. My problem is it's just like I didn't think the original was
good. I feel like people are gonna be like, "Wow, I can't believe G&AREVIEWS hates Evangelion."
I didn't think it was anything crazy. Like, well, I mean, no, it was crazy, but it wasn't good. It was just like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh, I got it. It was just I also saw it when I was like in high school, so I was just like, "Oh, I get it." And it was deep, but then it was also like, but it wasn't like as fun as Kokias.
So, oh yeah. Definitely.
I think I saw it right after Kokias too, so it was like, ugh, man, this did not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But either way, if you haven't seen Evangelion, you guys should watch it. It's worth at least one watch.
Agreed. All right, now that we're done with our weekly. Nope, now that we're done with our news, it's time for our weekly reviews.
Podcast is over.
Bye. Click. So Mushoku Tensei is taking a week off. which means we are going to start our reviews with Konosuba Season 3, Episode 6, which is my episode of the week.
It is also my episode of the week. Yes, this was hilarious.
This is so fun. Like, oh my gosh! It feels like we didn't really get a break from last week. It's like they're just boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
With the jokes. It's just you know what it reminds me of in terms of like consistency with the humor.
What?
Kaguya-sama.
Oh yeah, it definitely has that
Yes.
vibe.
Yes, where it's just like it's just nonstop. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good, and we actually got to see Kazuma like show off today. He was pretty dope.
He was actually cool as fuck. Um, I found it so funny that I one of the people who was in Discord with us while we were watching the live watch, which happens on Sundays at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. ... It was funny how that I'm assuming it was jokingly was like, oh my god, why are they so mad at Kazuma? Like he was like, it's not like what was his argument that Eris asked him not to tell or something like that.
Mm.
He's like, Eris told him not to tell, and so what's the problem? Megumin got him into that situation. I'm like, no one told him to literally be shitty to everybody, and also, try to essentially peep on, you know, two different women at the same on Darkness and I forgot Homegirl's name. But basically, Eris's attendant.
Mm.
Or Iris's
Not
attendant.
Iris. Yeah, but also Iris's attendant is like an actual creep. So I don't think she has any ground to be like, oh, how dare you use Iris's. It's Claire. Her name is Claire.
Claire.
I don't think Claire has any right to be like, oh, how dare you.
Okay, no, the difference is Claire was able to suppress her horny. Okay.
No, she was not.
Iris, who was actually Kazuma, asked her to clean her back, like,
and then she immediately was like, "Yes, I will." Strip, run.
Okay, how's that? But how is that? You see how that's not bad? I ask you to do something, and then you say agree to do it. That's not a bad thing. You taking over the body of a young princess, and then convincing multiple women to get naked and bathe with them. Yes, that's a bad thing.
Kazuma's trash, but also the attendant Claire is sus. So
one is way better. One is way worse than the other.
Kazuma should have been like, "Oh, by the way, Iris, your attendant is trying to fuck you." Just so you know.
I am so happy she never did that. But yeah, the whole plot heist to steal the treasure was so funny, so fun to watch. Also, it makes me like raise like security. Like I have security concerns for that castle because ain't no way you let literally two people just jump all over y'all. Like that's crazy. I'm not even saying that. I'm not trying to shit on I'm not trying to shit on Cosmo and saying like he sucks or whatever. It's just like it was just two people. It's more so it was just two people, and you let them get to the princess and steal her necklace.
Man, you forget Cosmo's really damn strong for as stupid and goofy as he is.
He is, but like I'm sorry, if y'all can't stop Kazuma, that your security of your castle isn't high. Like if you don't have someone at least strong enough to stop Kazuma, it's like the demon lord gets there, like y'all fucked. Y'all just fucked.
Yeah, assuming the demon lord's, not an idiot like they usually are.
Yeah, they usually are. If they have just a sniff of intelligence, that's it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what else happened in that episode. Oh my gosh. Megumin and Darkness's reactions upon meeting them were so funny. Megumin was just starstruck. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so chuny and they look so cool." Ugh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Darkness being the only one who like recognized Kazuma and
Y-
Chris was also pretty interesting.
Yeah, and she was so happy when she got like tied up in the rope. She was like, "Yes!" Like I like that. Even though I feel like there's been like in my opinion, a pretty um a pretty obvious character shift in Darkness from season 2.
Mm. Oh yeah.
I still like that they don't stray too far from her. Like even at that point where she found out who they were, she still was like, "Oh my god, you tied me up."
Yeah, she was all like, "Ooh," that little scene with her and Megami was cute.
Right. And then when Aqua undid the binds, and she sounded disappointed. Oh my gosh. And then oh my god, and then Mitsurugi losing
Oh yeah.
again. I saw him come. I said, "No, he's about to be so embarrassed."
I knew he was gonna lose. I just didn't like. God, he got fuck like destroyed. I think this was worse because at least the first time you have the element of surprise, and it's like, oh, you didn't know you could steal it.
Right.
This time you were like prepared for steal, and you still got your ass kicked.
He was prepared for steal, but he was not prepared for freeze.
God, next time he's gonna be prepared for freeze, and Cosmo's gonna
Right.
have like a different spell.
He's just gonna bind. He's bind and just drop kicks him or some shit like that. But yeah, seeing when Darkness finds them and just like squeezes their heads is really funny.
Mm.
Um. Oh my god, how could I forget to mention the whole reason why they end up having to like fight everyone is because even on an important mission to steal divine treasure, it still didn't stop Kuzuma from being a horny bastard. Like, oh my god, like that was so gross.
Well, him rubbing up on
Yes.
Iris.
Like, ew, stop it, please. Poor Chris. But yeah, no, this is a great episode. Like just from start to finish, there's just a lot of cute, fun jokes. Oh, even at the end where the lolis are fighting over
Mhm.
Kazuma, the lolis being Iris and Megumin.
Yeah, they had a little loli battle.
Loli fight. Um. Oh, first of all, who do you think is winning that? I got my money on Iris.
No, Megami blows them both up.
Well, she doesn't
It's
win
a draw.
either. She's,
It's a draw.
it's either a draw or Iris wins. There's no reality where Megumin wins. Sorry,
No, yeah.
I don't think girls like Megumin can't fight. And
It sounds like there's like
yeah,
a bunch of cars just circling the house.
that is the ambulance that's coming right on by. They're coming. They're actually coming to separate the fight between the two of them. They're like, no, Megumin, don't do it.
So you're gonna hear the fire truck from the explosion magic.
Oh yeah, all you're gonna hear is boom. You know that noise I make right before, like as the explosion happens, boom. Like
Yeah.
that. Oh, which anime does that fucking sound effect? Like it's like they have nothing else to do ever. Fire Force. They love that.
Yeah,
They love that. They love the boom. Like that's them every 5 seconds. Boom. I mean, it's cool as shit. So
I don't blame them.
right. All right. Up next, we have Slime season 3, episode 7.
They didn't talk this time. They just
Yes, fighting
around.
happened.
Yeah, they had a fight. Woo!
Yes.
7 episodes in.
It took 7 episodes, but we're finally here to
Mm-hmm.
the action. How many episodes? Oh, it's 24 episodes. Okay, that's fine. I just I can't. At least I won't say like half the series is just them talking. Um, it was cool. We got to see some Hinata development for character. The whole place with like the ramen bar, and the scene where her son was like sensitive, and
Mm.
and Hinata randomly not slut shaming, excuse me, randomly fat shaming that one girl. I was like, wow, Hinata, that's crazy. Who's the real demon lord now?
The demon lord of fat shaming.
Right. She was like, oh, if you drink the broth, you get fat. Like, and just looks at the girl.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm drinking this broth.
Right. It's broth. What? I will get fat. Thank you so much.
I think the noodles would make you fatter than the fucking broth in this.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like there's a fat, like the fat content of the ramen is, I think the most of it is in the broth.
Is it?
Because you're like, yeah, because you're like cooking shit into it, which includes fat. I don't know. I wonder if do they cook the meat in the broth as they serve it? Is that a thing they do?
Maybe, I don't know.
If that's the case, then yeah, like the fat from the meat kind of melts into the broth.
Either way, I'm drinking the broth.
Yeah, same. The broth is made to be drunk. Drank did.
Drinking.
Drunketh. So yeah, we're starting to see the seven clergy assholes. They're setting some shit up. We thought they were being kind of cute, but no, they're really making an effort to make sure that Hinata has to fight and hopefully dies and hopefully kills Rimuru. And it kind of worked because, excuse me, they went to got into that one dude's head and was like, oh my god, yeah, she's being coerced. Help her. He's like, I will, and well, it kind of, it was as a perfect combination of mess that leads potentially to a fight between Hinata and Rimuru. Do I think they're gonna fight?
I think they'll have like a quick spat.
Right, if at all, it'll be very brief.
Yeah, I did like seeing the goblins wipe up the holy knights though. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, but
especially
like
the lonely goblin they got now.
Yeah, but it's like we won't kill them, but we will put them to sleep. Xian's so cute this episode. I mean, I love Xian. Like Yashina is my favorite character, but she was just so like, just with her arms crossed, watching her armed forces do work. I was like, oh my god, look at her. She's so happy to be there.
Yeah, she was. I liked seeing her like, I'm gonna impress Rimuru and go overboard with this and join the fight myself.
Right. She's like, fuck, I want some action too. Bye. So I can't wait to watch her fight like the other Holy Knights or whatever they're called. I feel like they have like three different names.
Yeah, they call them something different every episode.
Right. I'm like, y'all just the holy people. So yeah, they had some, pretty decent action. Like this is like a good first scene to like wet our whistles, and now we're gonna get into like the meat and potatoes of it.
That, or it's a flashback to another meeting next episode. One or the other.
I mean, at least the only meeting that was held this episode was it wasn't even like a meeting at the table. They were like, we still need a meeting. Will be a secret one. Shh. Secret one at some random corner in the church. It didn't even really feel super what's what I'm looking for. It didn't feel very closed off. Like, it felt like anyone could just walk by and
walk in on the meeting.
Oh, actually, someone did. Someone literally didn't try to warn Hinata. That literally happened.
Damn, maybe we shouldn't have our super secret meetings in the middle of the hallway.
Like right smack in the main area of the church. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh well. Like I said, it's like the perfect storm, in which I guess they did a good job, setting up. I just want the payoff to be worth it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nothing else to add. Then let's move on to Spice and Wolf. Merchant meets the Wise Wolf.
You skipped one.
I did My Hero Academia, season 7, episode 3.
Yes, damn, it's only episode 3. Holy shit, it feels like
I'm not
8.
gonna lie. If Konosuba didn't happen, this would be my episode of the week.
Yeah, oh yeah, same. This episode kind of came out of nowhere because they just I forgot. Did they ever talk about a traitor before? It was just like,
yes, they did. They did, but there's just so many episodes that from between then and now.
Yeah, and then when they showed it was first, I thought they did kind of a fake out because I thought it was the Invisible Girl. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yes, yo, because someone was talking about Invisible Girl. I think someone mentioned it on Twitter or something. I'm just like, oh my god, Invisible Girl. And then you see Invisible Girl, I'm just like, oh my god, it's shit, because they're talking about traitors.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't. It was Yuga.
Who I completely forgot existed. So I guess he was a really good traitor because I didn't realize he was around. So I thought he died.
Mr. Aoyama, aka Laser Tummy. That's why. Or Tummy Laser. Yeah, that probably makes more sense.
I don't even remember the last time he was on screen.
And that was exactly. It was one of those moments where, first of all, when they said traitor, obviously no one thought it was going to be one of the fucking students.
Oh, I thought it was going to be one of the students. I just thought it was going to be like one of the ones that no one cared about, which I guess it was. I thought it was going to be either Invisible Girl or like the guy who turns hard.
Definitely not him. But I never thought it would be Laser Tummy because he just.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Never.
That was just not his. That didn't seem like his personality. But I guess that's the whole point of, being a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
Just lie about it. And then we learned that he was also quirkless, and he got his quirk from All for One.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy.
I do like that All for One actually is smart about like his contingency plans and stuff, and he's not just like, I have all the quirks and I'm just really strong. I mean, he does do that too, but he has like all these other little plans and side plans.
Yeah, I love how, and it's just funny that I feel like because this is for mainly a younger audience, he's like, here, let me break down what contingency plans look like. I was like, at some point I was like, girl, we get it. You have a bunch of backup plans. Like,
yeah, you have backup plans upon backup plans. I did like the whole. First off, there was a lot of interesting facial scenes this episode. A lot of work in the face department.
Yes, the reveal with Invisible Girl, where you partially see her face.
Mm-hmm. It was cute.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we all knew this, that she was cute.
Now I can feel less weird about calling her cute, even though before I couldn't see her. Like, oh, that invisible outline is really cute. Now I feel validated.
Yeah, no, it was just a very dramatic and emotional reveal. Like, everyone was just like so sad about it. Ayama was very sad. Oh my god, the takedown was so quick. Bitch, we're not. No, like I like that because it's not like on some Naruto shit That's the thing, and that's what I like about this compared to Naruto. Naruto would have been
Mhm.
like, oh my god, let me talk no jutsu this shit.
Oh yeah, they
And
didn't spend like 10 hours talking about it.
right, trying to come. I mean, they did talk after he
Hmm.
quickly subdued them. And see, that's the. It's like, and then him trying to change him and see the good in him. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, yes, Midoriya has changed, but
Hmm.
as more things change, more things stay the same. There's still that part of him that wants to believe in the good in Aoyama.
Hmm.
So he was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! First capture,
Then we'll talk about
then we'll
that.
talk."
Yeah, and I
Mm-mm-mm.
appreciate that it was very direct. I feel like in other shows, like especially other shonen, it would have been a lot of like beating around the bush and being like, "Well, you're a good guy," but Midoriya was just like, "Oh no, you did these two things that are really good, and clearly not under the direction of All for One. So clearly, there's some good in you, and we can set you up as a decoy." Um,
Right, and not to mention, uh, you were at one point you like you're not doing this because you want to. It's giving they are threatening your family, like
hmm
he's threatening your family, and seeing how he's like kind of killed Miss kind of killed Star last episode. So
hmm
those death threats he can make. He put he
Yeah,
put he
he
put
makes good on them.
All Might out of commission. Like he can make good on those threats.
So, side note to this episode
Hmm.
question: Is Invisible Girl's hero outfit just like nothing? Is she just naked?
It's probably like fibers that allow that like are also allow camouflaging.
Mm.
And some bullshit science that allows.
We got bullshit slide. Because it
That
shows
allows.
whatever, like if everything else she's wearing, it like shows that she has gloves and boots and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know the gloves are probably for something. Like it's probably for they probably have a
You
reason. Like
have a lot of
this
faith in technology.
no, I will say my hero is really good at like those small little details for like whatever. Like even when they like even in this episode they broke down like Bakugo's new suit and some of his power
Hmm.
or what have you. I'm pretty sure that's like a reason. I'm pretty sure she's not just out there like pussy in the wind.
I will research later after
Mm.
the podcast and let you know.
Okay, remember just looking at dojins of her getting fucked does not count as research. That because that those are made by people who do not make the manga.
I will look
They
through official sources.
okay. Just saying. I know what y'all mean when you say I'm gonna do some research. Nasty.
Mm,
Mm. But yeah, this is a really, really powerful episode.
yes.
All right. I saw something so fucked up.
Oh God, what?
I was like, dead ass. If this was like my first shonen introduction into the world of anime instead of Naruto, would I
Mm,
hate shonen the way I do?
probably not. I feel like
I
you
think
get
I
way better
would.
from it.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would either. I think I would like it so. I would think I would like the genre so much more.
Hmm.
I don't think I would love it, but I would like it a lot more than I do.
Yeah, I agree. I think people who start shonen with My Hero are in a better position, or even like Jujutsu Kaisen. Or I
Hmm.
feel like we just got fucked because we
Yeah,
got
I
the.
really think we did. It's
That's
like
on us.
the big three. The big three was literally just all, it was just all we had. And I
Sad
think
days.
people are nostalgia world, so they're just like
Even in
it's the
like the
best.
'90s, we would have been better off because we would have had like Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, and I don't know, throw in another shonen from the '90s.
Wait, we did have those.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm saying if we're comparing eras,
Oh.
because if you were in the '90s, you had like Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball. 2000s was the big three, and now you have My Hero, Demon Slayer, and Jujutsu Kaisen.
I don't know. I feel like it's 90s is a toss up because I also did not, like I said, I didn't care for watching Goku go ha for 3 episodes, and then the other 3 episodes it's the same recycled fighting animation.
Well, I'll still take it over Naruto.
I'd
You're gonna make people upset. Hot takes.
I'm like, would I take Dragon Ball Z over Naruto? I yeah, yeah, I think I would. I think I would. Yeah, I dislike Naruto that much. The character, not the anime. Yeah, good episode. Good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we have Spice and Wolf. Merchant Meets the Wolf, episode 7. They're in a new town. This is some religious city where it's a I forgot what's that form of government that's run by the church. Is there a name for that?
Theocracy.
Yes, the city is built off of theocracy. It seems like, um, yeah, at least that's what they're implying to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm. Polo's not a fan of theocracies, apparently.
Yeah, she said they're 500 years too young to be lecturing me about any god, and I'm like, I know that's right, bitch.
Preach.
Mm-mm. And in the meeting where they're doing the spices, and the guy's going on and on about God, and Lawrence yawn took me out. That was hilarious. He was like,
all right, yeah,
like, can we? The guy was like, oh, let me shut my fat ass up and get to scamming y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew the moment she looked at the scales, I was like, okay, so something's wrong with them scales.
I love how overly exaggerated
she was doing the yeah, Lawrence. Lawrence, girl, hello,
Lawrence, how did you live this long with your shitty ass dealings?
Hello.
She's like, man, I gotta stop my husband from making another stupid deal. This guy's out here like, oh, I'll buy your pepper for half a sandwich and a stick of gum. All right, sounds like a good deal. And then Horo's just like, oh, I'm drunk. Slaps table.
Right, I'm drunk. Spells. Like, it would have been more like at that point. The only thing less subtle if she literally would just like, I don't know, got up on like a table WWE style and just like did like, I don't know, a dropping elbow and just breaks the table. Oh no, this table's broken. I guess we'll have to use literally any other surface.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, she also looks really cute in her new fit. I love it.
Oh yeah, her outfits are cute. I like that one.
Very cute.
I love the little her ear wiggling. She always has like one really cute, fun scene every episode. Her when Lawrence was talking about the pears and the honey and all that shit.
Yes. Oh my gosh, she was going crazy.
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. And yeah, I just liked her outfit. She looked like a milkmaid or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like a German milkmaid. That's what it was giving. Or be a wench.
I liked when he was giving the story about the guy the city's named after, the saint, and Ho actually met him and was like, I just bit his ass. I didn't bite his arm off.
Right. That was funny. Yeah, they extorted the dude bad. They said, I think, what was it? They got the gold bar, and then in addition, they're like, I want armor.
Yeah, he's gonna sell some armor to the Northern Expedition people.
But at least it wasn't like terrible. Which one calls it extortion?
Well, I
Like,
mean, Holo went next door. Was like, I'm cleaning this place out for all their sweets.
but you still make some money. Like it could have been. It could have been. You're giving us twice the money for this now, and we're taking your sweets, or we tell everyone.
Yeah, he got off pretty light.
Yes, it was still like they could have not given him the credit thing. We could just we're just taking everything and then
give us everything you got.
Mm-hmm. But that did not happen. Also, I'm very interested in this new character, this shepherd slash sorcerer slash witch. All I know is that Holo does not like her.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
wouldn't blame her.
I'm
Lauren's like, oh, look how hot she is.
right. Yeah, I was just like, ooh, not jealous, not jealousy. Is it jealousy? Is
I'm
she a
pretty sure
witch?
it's jealousy.
Maybe it's a
First
witch.
off, Lawrence,
Maybe it's
you should not
Maybelline.
be awestruck by this shepherd girl, and you have a literal wolf goddess hottie in your fucking cart.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. Okay, up next we have Blue Archive episode 7. Also, I'm sorry if I said episode 7. Last week I had Blue Archive and I had Dungeon Meshi an episode ahead. I don't know why.
You're from the future. It's the only explanation.
Oh my gosh, no. Go back. Release the nukes. It's terrible. Let's just start from 0. Yeah, Blue Archive 7. So looks like Hoshino is into some shit. Looks like whatever I thought about Invisible Girl, I should have been thinking about with Hoshino, because it looks like she's in cahoots with Kaiser.
Nah, she has to have a reason though. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, you don't have to talk like as if you've never seen it before, please.
I literally don't remember. I played this like 4 or 2 years ago. But also, I did appreciate seeing Hoshino's serious side.
Yeah,
we got a little bit of this episode.
She was going through it. Also, not Hoshino derailing the conversation. They're like, we have to find out where this shit's happening. Da 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 da. And she's like, hey guys, I know we're talking about really serious shit, but look at this cloud. Like, a girl.
Don't focus on who gave the rights to Aminos to the Kaiser Corporation. Look at this cloud.
I would have been like, bitch, excuse me, you can look at the cloud later. It's not going anywhere. Well, it is, because the cloud.
Why don't we go to the aquarium?
And I'm like, okay. Like, they're like, oh, it's no point in being sad, and we have no idea what to do. I'm like, you can actively investigate this. What are you talking about? What? That was crazy. It took her literally no energy to redirect everything.
Misdirect.
Jesus.
She was like 5 seconds away from gaslighting them. I think the Nomi did you sign away the rights to
And then Nomi's like, oh, that's true. I probably do. That does sound like me, to be honest. Like, what? No. Absolutely not. Ugh.
We got more Hina this episode, which I was not expecting, but I am grateful for.
At the beginning,
eating out fucking Akko in the keep writing, don't stop writing.
Yeah, did I tell you to stop? No, you said you said 1,000.
Yeah.
No, let's make it 1,000. It was, well, I want to say nice question. It's like, I guess it's nice that Aru gave the money so the little dog man can rebuild his ramen bar.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, was it nice? Because you kind of blew it up yourself.
Yeah, but she gave him the money to fix it, so it's like it
Mm,
cancels out, you know.
I guess, yeah. It cancels out, right? I'm like, you did a bad thing, then you did a nice thing. Make up for it.
Besides, she's homeless now, so you can't be too upset.
Yeah, right. You right. Right, because they didn't pay the rent. Because they gave it the money. Okay, fine. Fair. She's forgiven.
Mm.
I also, I don't know. I've grown to like Shiroko
Yeah, she's gotten a little bit better.
for sure. Like she just has a very interesting personality
Mm-hmm.
that I like. It's very like she's very stoic but random.
Right. I was actually expecting her to invite Aru and them over
To
to
yeah, to the
the
school.
and then when she did, I was like, oh well, that's you guys are homeless. That's your problem. You have a
Right.
giant school you guys could stay at, but like
So damn, that sounds
good
like a
luck
you.
finding a place to sleep.
Sounds like a you problem.
Mm-hmm.
um, let's see what else. What else? What else? Oh, that scene with Arona. She's so adorable.
Oh yeah, it was cute, and they gave her little jumping animations. Clearly, the
Mm-hmm.
budget went to Arona.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. And at the end, the post credit scene, um, I'm gonna assume someone broke into her house. That she wasn't so dumb just leave a window wide open so that a crow comes in, messes up her shit, and runs out.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't remember, but I'm assuming so too.
Right. But then I guess the question is, what did they
Ooh.
want? Bum, bum,
I
bum.
actually thought it was Hoshino when it first happened. I was like, oh shit, Hoshino breaking
Oh my, not Hoshino breaking in. Mm-mm. And then she had a gun in the bathroom. I was like, you better have this stuff in the
I
bathroom.
mean, good, smart.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, soap, check, tampons, check, 45, check.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Everything a girl needs in the bathroom. Yeah, it's a fine episode. Nothing too much happened.
Yeah, mostly set up for, I guess, what's gonna come up later on.
Mhm. Mhm. All right, and last but not least, we have Dungeon Meshi episode 20. Uh, it started with Chilchuck and Izu really not getting along. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
They were really at each other's throats for a bit.
Yeah, they didn't have the best camaraderie.
But they do take out the ice golem.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of fun. Um, Also the yeah, like I said, more Senchi fan service. Thank you so much. I mean, also with the side of Lao's fan service, I appreciate it.
There's a lot of fan service now I'm thinking about this episode.
Um, wait, do you mean like on Izu? By the way, I know her name is Izutsumi, but yeah, I'm shortening it to Izu for short.
Yeah, on Izu, just that whole scene where she's like, "Whatever, no one just a beast person anyway."
Oh yeah,
Laos.
they're like, oh my god, Laos might try to fuck and or eat you. So yeah, that was funny. I love how everyone just like assumes that like Laos is just like a freaky ass motherfucker. Oh my god, I kind of
He is to their
I
credit.
kind of want to play Not Like Us and just have an edit of just Laos. That freaky ass frog. He is 69. God. But it's not so much sex as it is eating
She's just
monsters.
curious.
Yeah. But like, if he also wanted to smash, I would not be like, I wouldn't be
Yeah, I wouldn't be
surprised,
surprised if he was trying to smash.
but that wouldn't be the first thing on his to do list. Um. Also, damn, why she scratch him like that? Like, damn, like, and not everyone being just like, oh my god, why did you scratch and he's drawing blood? I'm like, girl, like,
Yeah,
what?
those are some deep scratches right across the face. Really
Like, first of
sensitive
all, if
area.
they ever, I'd be like, girl, you have literally exactly one more time to do this, and then we all just finna kill you. Because that's assault. I will say this episode was, I don't know, this episode was very, like, kind of put me to sleep. I don't know if
This
it's
was
because
a
I just,
more toned down episode because it was
yeah,
mostly just like, oh, Izu's getting, closer to the
acclimated.
team, right?
Getting
We had
used.
that whole scene with her and Marcial running from the wolves.
Yeah, where she left Marcial to die.
It was kind of fucked up.
Jesus. Left her. She said, "Gotta go," and then Marcel ended up saving her. All the same.
Mm-hmm.
And when did Marcel become like almost my favorite? She was so obnoxious in the beginning. She kind of he's kind of becoming like one of my favorite characters.
I always loved her. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, yeah. She's come a long way for sure. Um, Yeah, the whole thing with the baromets, which is like a tree that
Looks like a
births
sheep.
sheep. Like,
Yeah.
I was
And there's
like,
like
the
a sheep
fuck?
inside of it. It's like a
The
sheep.
sheep
Is it
inside
like
the
a sheep?
fruit. It was sheep inside the
Yeah.
fruit.
It's gross. It's really
That
fucking
that was insane. I mean, to be fair though, did I or did I not say, hey, I want to start making more meat with fruits,
Oh
especially
yeah, that's
apples? So I was like,
true.
wow, I feel seen. Like they said, here we got fruit on the outside, sheep on the inside. Have at it. Mm-mm-mm. That was crazy, but it looked good though. Don't lie.
It would look good after it's prepared and you don't show me the bloody sheep fruit thing inside of it.
Oh my god.
Then I'd be like, oh yeah, so tastes great.
Oh my god. I feel do you would you be too scared to go to the butcher?
Yes, I hate those like places that have like dead animals, fucking carcasses hanging from the walls and shit. I can't stand that.
Oh my god.
That's why I don't like going to Chinatown or to the Spanish like Fordham.
Oh my
They have all
god.
those places where it's like, oh, here's a whole ass skinned chicken hanging from the window or whatever, like pig carcass. Like, don't show me that. I just regular food, please, thank you.
It is regular food.
I don't want to see dead animals.
It is a dead animal that you
Not
eat.
when it's not after it's prepared. After
It's still a dead
like,
animal. A chicken is still chicken. It's still
but
dead.
it doesn't resemble a chicken. It's just like nice looking food, not a whole dead carcass.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I if I was a witch and you ever like pissed me off, I'd make it so that like every time you eat food, no matter how good or delicious it is, like you literally have to like see flashes of the animal getting like butchered and prepared for you to eat it.
It's not even a vegetarian thing where it's like I'm afraid for the animal or where I feel like
Clearly not. Clearly not.
It's just that it's gross to look at. It's the worst type of empathy. It's not empathy because I feel bad for the animals.
Right. It's just because just because you pussy, because you big pussy. What? Hello. Meanwhile, I have to go to the butcher part of the supermarket and ask them for oxtail. I had to pick out the oxtail for them.
No, well, that's fine. Those are oxes. Those.
What? How's that different?
Because it's not a pig or a chicken or a Like I'm
Then why
fine
you?
with
Then, wait.
dead cows.
Then why you
Like
grossed out about the
large,
sheep?
because sheep are small. Listen, it's very. I'm very particular with animals. All right, it has to be certain
So it
animals.
can't
Like
it can't be small. So it's chickens and sheep and stuff like that. That's no.
that's no. I'm fine with cows
What about
and
pig? That also no.
pig. I'm less know about pig, but that's like if it's greasy and oily looking, it's gross. But if it's just like a pig head or whatever, I won't eat it, but I'm not grossed out by it.
Wait, you said greasy and oily looking. What do you mean greasy and oily
Like
looking?
sometimes they have like roast pig and it's very shiny and
Oh yeah,
shimmery.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like that I don't like.
Wait, that just means the fat is sweating out.
Yeah, that's gross.
Bitch, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no
That's
way.
gross. I don't want to see that.
Nah, what? Meanwhile, I'm telling them like, yes, cut it into thin slice. I'm like thin slices, por favor. They can't say it in Spanish, but yeah, I don't know. I listen. It'll gross me out for 1 second, but once I start smelling how good it smells, man, man. I feel like I don't know, maybe because I just had so many wild food experiences at this point. Like literally, I'm still gagged from like a few months ago. I picked out like a goat's jaw in my soup.
Ugh, yeah, no, pass.
I know it was that part was kind of gross, and also seeing like the actual skin of the goat was also kind of gross, and also very chewy and tough.
I'm very much the Marcial of this anime. I relate hard to her.
I'm not the Laos. I'm definitely the Senshi.
I was gonna say you're Senshi. You're over here.
I'm definitely the Senshi. I don't have like a huge. Yeah, he goes a little too hard for my taste, but yeah, I I don't know if it tastes good. Like I really don't give a fuck. Like that's like my little requirement. Will I die if I eat this? No. Does it taste good? Yes. That's it. I'll eat it. Um, Speaking of Senshi, yeah, I just want to touch on the fan service real quick. I really liked how he put his hair up in a ponytail. I thought that was cute. I was like, oh, okay, come on, Senshi with the ponytail in the sauna. Yeah, yeah, they're giving lots of love to Senshi. So I'm like, yes, well done, well done. Well, that is the end of our weekly reviews, and I think that is also the end of our show. So, only if you be a dear and take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of Waifu podcast, make sure you like button and subscribe to catch every episode as they go up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on our Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you like, you can even join us for our weekly live watches with patrons and channel members. We'll be watching Konosuba and Mushoku Tensei next week, every week, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if that sounds interesting to you, you know what to do. Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
No. Oh, this stream on the 25th. That's this Saturday or next Saturday. Is gonna be our fundraising stream. We're teaming up with Stack Up, which is a non-for-profit that is dedicated to helping veterans and soldiers who are gamers just like us. And we're gonna fundraise some money to send them some care packages, some games, for them, some gaming consoles. There's other stuff that they can use for their mental health. Yeah, and I'd really appreciate if you guys can come up and show out and support and donate just a little bit. Whatever you can will help. Yeah,
it'll be a good time. Hope to see y'all there.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, this has been Sobroni and
True.
We'll catch you later. Later.
Bye.